welcome back to The 3 Show. Let's take a look at the best highlights from last week's games, break down some key moments, and get the inside scoop on what to expect in the weekend ahead. Kicking things off in the Central, after a tough stretch recently, the Junior Blues bounced back with a crucial win, splitting their series with the number 2 ranked Cyclones. Saturday night saw a strong offensive performance from St. Louis, with 4 different players lighting the lamp during their 5-1 win. Leading the charge was the second star of the week, Jake Roos, who netted 2 goals, both coming in the second period. Meanwhile, Sunday's game went to Wausau as the Cyclones secured a 4-2 victory. 6-1 forward Landon Bechtold was a key player, scoring twice for his 5th 2-goal performance of the season. In the East, the story of split series continues as the Nordiques and Generals each picked up 2 points over the weekend. Friday's tilt was largely in favor of Maine as the Nords shut out the Gens by a score of 5-0. Goaltender of the month Riley Burnett posted his 3rd shutout of the month, while star of the week Luke Pomerleau recorded his first hat-trick of the season. Saturday would swing in favor of Northeast as they picked up a 5-3 victory, 5 different players finding the back of the net. 3 of the Gens' goal scorers would go on to tally assists throughout the game, including the team's leading scorer for defenseman and captain Ryan Solari. In the Frontier, Badlands surged into second place in the division after sweeping the Wild, claiming a 5-3 victory, followed by an impressive 8-3 win. During Friday's tight battle, 4 players tallied multiple points, including 6'2 forward Ryan Jordan, who was a standout playmaker with 4 assists on the night. Saturday's game was a high-scoring affair, with 3 players netting 2 goals each. Leading the way was this week's star of the week, Dawson Worth, who scored the game winner and added an assist for a total of 3 points on the night. With the weekend sweep, the Sabres have entered this week's rendition of the Tuesday 10 in the number 10 slot. In the South, as predicted on last week's episode, the Brahmas secured a spot in this year's playoffs following a sweep of the Junior Oilers. Brahmas captain and recent University of Utah commit, Joey Crowley made a significant impact on the score sheet, earning 2nd Star of the Week honors with 5 goals and 1 assist throughout the series, including the game winner in both contests. After earning 2 out of 3 points on the weekend, Granite City became the first team to clinch in the West Division. After they fell short in overtime, earning a point was key in securing their playoff spot. Star of the Week TJ Lepisto played a crucial role, scoring 3 out of 4 Lumberjacks goals. Saturday saw a more commanding performance from Granite, who secured a 6-2 victory. Lepisto added another 2 points, while Parker Comstock made a splash on the scoresheet with 2 goals and 1 assist. With last weekend's games covered, let's turn our attention to the exciting weekend that we have ahead. Starting out east, the 3rd place Generals will host the 4th place Sea Captains for a one-off game this evening in Canton. Currently, these 2 teams are separated by just 3 points in the standings, with Northeast at 45 points and Norwich at 42. Looking at their previous matchups, the series is tied at 2-2, their last game against one another being played almost a month ago on the 11th, where Norwich came away victorious 5-2. A win for the Sea Captains would bring them within 1 point of their rivals, making this matchup a crucial one. In the Central, the Cyclones control their own playoff destiny as they face off yet again with the Junior Blues. Wausau is looking to build off of Sunday's momentum and aim for a dominant performance throughout the 2-game series. A sweep, whether in regulation or overtime, would make the Cyclones the 2nd team in the division to secure a spot in the postseason. In the Frontier, when looking at the standings, both Sheridan and Great Falls are tied for 3rd in the division with 49 points, the Americans holding 2 games in hand over the Hawks. During their last series in late November, each team picked up 1 win apiece, further proving this series will be a true nail-biter. With Sheridan having the 4th best overall power play in the league, the Americans will need to be wary of Vincent Leaf, who has buried 11 power play goals, a doable task for Great Falls as they have the 3rd best PK in the Frontier. Down south, the Ice Bats are embracing a win-if-you're-in mentality as they host the Rhinos for a 3-game series. Austin has a chance to become the 4th and final team in the division to secure a playoff berth and earn their first ever postseason appearance in franchise history. After going 7-3 in their last 10 and sweeping their first series against El Paso, the Ice Bats have high hopes entering the weekend against their cross-state rivals. Finishing things out in the West, Mason City is currently 2 points shy of playoff contention, trailing the 4th place Warhawks with 37 points. The Toros have won 5 of their last 10 and will look to capitalize on the Blizzard, who have been struggling as of late, going 3-6-1-0. Looking at their season series thus far, Alexandria has been more dominant, taking 3 out of 4 matchups, the most recent taking place on November 16th. To no one's surprise, Alexandria's leading scorer, Eli Fletcher, recorded 2 goals and 1 assist as the Blizzard took a 6-1 victory. And that wraps up another exciting episode of The 3 Show. Thanks to all of our listeners for tuning in, and be sure to follow along the live stats and scores on our website and tune in live on NATV.